Morning, Botai. Yesterday we started speaking about some of the halachot of bizyon ochalim, of degrading foods. There's a baraita in Masechet Berachot Daf Nun Amud Bet. The baraita says that it's asur to throw food. Now, the Gemara explains that this is speaking about foods that get ruined when you throw them. For instance, if you throw soft figs or whatever it is, when you throw it, it gets ma'us or bruised or pops or whatever it is over there, that's going to be asur because it degrades the food. But if we're talking about foods that are hard enough to withstand the throw, for instance, throwing candies on the Chatan, on Shabbat Chatan, that's perfectly acceptable because nothing happens to the food and therefore it's not considered a bizayon. There's machloket rishonim with regards to bread. Let's say you want to throw bread and nothing's going to happen to it, but the etzim throwing of the bread, is that considered a bizayon? Tosafot on the spot says meforash, bread is different. Bread is an extra chashivut, and therefore throwing it, even if it won't get ruined, is asur. The Rosh, Tur, seemingly Maran HaShulchan Aruch holds that way as well as in Siman Kuf Ayin Aleph. The Rashba and Rabbeinu Yonah on that Gemara say no, bread is just like any other food, and the halacha is, even with regards to bread, if it doesn't get ruined as a result of throwing it, it's going to be mutar. Like I said, it's not 100% clear, but the mashma'ut of Maran HaShulchan Aruch is that he's machmir keda'at tosafot. Agon halacha berurah writes the same thing, that la halacha, we are machmir by bread, even if it's not going to get ruined, it is considered a bizayon to throw it. The Pri Megadim adds that even according to the Rashba and Rabbeinu Yonah, if we're talking about the bread of Hamotzi on Shabbatot v'Yamim Tovim, throwing it even according to those opinions are going to be asur. Why? Because over there it's not only bizyon ochalim, it's bizyon mitzvah. Over there it's part of a mitzvah of b'tziat hapat. So throwing it is going to be asur. So even though there are several poskim that do defend the minhag of throwing bread from one end of the table to the other, especially during seudot of Shabbat and Yom Tov, a person should be careful not to actually chuck it. There are, Maran Zichron Bracha himself did it sometimes also, lightly lobbing it so that another person can get it. That is mutar. So there's different ways of doing it, but actually, going back, cocking your hand and chucking it to the other end of the table, and I'm saying to score the touchdown, that's not necessarily recommended, especially when we're talking about bread that's being used as part of a mitzvah. Have a wonderful day.